Hello friends, welcome to our channel eBotany. In this video, we are going to learn about the family Solanaceae. Solanaceae family is also called as the potato family or nightshade family. It is the most utilized and important plant family. It contains some of the world's most important food plants such as potato, tomato, chili, all peppers, brinjals. The Solanaceae family is the family of flowering plant that ranges from herb to shrub and shrub to tree. It consists of 102 genera and 2500 species. Let's we discuss about the Solanaceae family. The systematic position of Solanaceae family is that class Dicotyledon, two cotyledons are present. Class subclass is the Gammopetalae, the petals are joint. The series is a bicarpellate, two carpels are present. Order is a polymonials, okay, because of the corolla, the regular corolla with 5 lobes and alternate leaves. Family is the Solanaceae because of the solitary or clustered flowers with a fused sepal and petal. Now we are discussing about the silent features of the Solanaceae family. This Solanaceae family plants are a wide range, that is herbs to shrub and shrub to tree. The first annual herb is that the Solanum melongena, the brinjal plant. Okay, while as it is also having a shrub like as a Solanum torhum. This is the bushy plant, and the while as the Solanaceae also include the trees habitat like as a woody stem, like as a Solanum gingenatum. The root is mostly branch taproot system, while as stem is a aerial spinous. Okay, spines are present. Example is the Solanum xanthocarpon. Yellow spines are present. The sum of the plants having a woody, herbaceous, cylindrical, okay, cylindrical branch and the small hairs are present. Example is that the Nicotina alata. While as the in some plants like as a Solanum tuberosum, that is a potato plant, stem get modified into the tuber. Okay, that means the plant store the food material in the form of a stem, and this stem after the solan, the stem look like as a tuber. Okay, this is the modified stem. The leaves. The leaves is mostly petiolate. Okay, petiole is a present. Okay, completely usually alternate. Somehow or sometimes it may be opposite. Okay, they are completely opposite to each other. The margin is a entire margin and the simple kind of leaves. Example is this, the Petunia hybrida. The sometime the leaves are the exstipulate and showing the unicostate reticulate venation. Okay, this is the reticulate venation. The midrib having or the midrib or the veins or stem having a yellowish spines. Okay, these are the spines which are present on the leaf, stem. Okay, and stem. Okay, this is the Solanum xanthocarpum. Okay, now this is the structure of a leaf. The inflorescence is mostly solitary, axillary cyme. Okay, the axillary cyme means inflorescence which arises from to the axil of a leaf. Okay, that's why it is called as a solitary cyme. Example is that the Dura metal. In some kind, the Solanum nigrum. This is the Solanum nigrum. Okay, flowers of Solanum nigrum, in which it shows the extra axillary scorified cyme. Now, what is the scorified cyme? The axis is a curve. Now, this is the axis. Now, this axis get curve and curve or a coil like as a tail of scorpion. That's why it is called as a scorified cyme. If the extra axillary scorified cymes are present, is called as, now number of the extra auxiliary scorified cymes are present, it's called as a rhiphidium. Okay, it is a fan shaped cyme. It is also called as a fan shaped cyme. The helicoid cyme. Now the one more inflorescence is that the helicoid cyme. What is the means? The differentiate inflorescence, or we say that the determinate inflorescence, here in which the flowers are developed. Now these flowers are developed on one side of the one side of a axis. So the inflorescence get curve. The example is that the Solanum tuberosum, that is a potato plants. While as in the some plants it is also ambulate cyme. The ambulate cyme is that the number of the short flowers or the short stalk of the flowers which are present on the at the axil of a leaf, and it is somewhat like as a umbrella ribs. That's why it is umbellate type of a cyme. Example is that the Vidania somnifera. Next is that the flowers. Flowers is a mostly bracteate, small bract is a present. Okay. Now example is the Petunia hybrida. In some plant it is ebracteate. Okay. Now, there is a no bract, so example is the Solanum nigrum. It is a ebracteolate. Bracteole is also upset. Pedicellate. The long pedicel is present. Okay. Diclamatus, calyx and corolla. This is calyx and this is corolla present. Pentamerous. 5 petals are present. Complete flowers. Presence of 4 whorls, that is androecium, gynoecium, calyx and corolla. Bisexual. The both of the reproductive organs like as a gynoecium and the androecium present. Hypogynous, that is a superior kind of ovary, means the floral parts are above, like as a calyx, corolla and androecium are above and the gynoecium is a below. Ovary is a superior kind of a ovary. In the some plants the flower is a zygomorphic. Now example is the Schizanthus pinnatus. Now what is zygomorphic? Floral parts unequal in size. Now these are the floral parts which are unequal in size, so that flower is capable of a division into symmetrical valves by only one plane. Now this is only one plane, they can be divided. So this is called as a zygomorphic flower. Okay, example Schizanthus pinnatus. While as it may also found the actinomorphic flower. Example is that the Datura metal. That means it is a star shape in a structure and can be divided into 3 or more identical sector. Next is that the calyx. Calyx is nothing but the sepal. There are 5 green gamosepalous. Okay, completely fused gamosepalous in a structure. Okay, this is the calyx. Tubular and is showing a velvet type of estivation. Now the velvet type of estivation, like as a, that means the sepals get attached, just attached to each other. They are not overlap, just attached. That's why it is called as a velvet type of estivation found in the Datura metal. While as it also showing that the imbricate type of estivation in the calyx, like as imbricate, that means one sepal is completely inside, one sepal is completely outside, and 3 petals get alternately overlap to each other. So this is called as the imbricate type of a estivation. It is found in the Petunia. Now this is the sepals. Here the imbricate type of a estivation present. Now in some plants the bell shape and the persistent, okay, calyx present. Now bell shape, this is the bell shape and persistent calyx. It is a present from flower to fruit. Okay, this is completely persistent. Example is that the brinjal, okay, as well as the capsicum also. Now the corolla. Corolla is nothing but the petals are 5 gamopetalous united. Okay, and the funnel shape structure, rotate, okay, completely rotate, tubular and the pellicate. It folded like a fan blade. Okay, now it shows the 3 kind of estivation, like as a twisted, velvet and the imbricate. Twisted, that means the 5 petals get overlap to each other at each corner. Okay, while as the second is that the velvet, that means the petals get attached just to each other. Okay, they are not overlap. And the imbricate, that means one is completely inside, one is completely outside, and 3 are alternately overlap. That means these are the 3 kind of the estivation which are found in the corolla. The androecium is nothing but the male reproductive unit. Stamens are the 5, okay, 5 stamens are present. Epipetalous, that means they are attached to the petal. Okay, usually they are not in equal in a length, but filament get inserted into the middle and the basal region of the corolla tube. Okay, this is a corolla tube, and it may be basifix or a dorsifix. Okay, it may be basifix or it may be dorsal side. That means filament is attached at the dorsal side. The anthers are the dithecous, that means they are a bilobe, and in some plants it shows the apical pore. Now look at this apical pore, which is here this is the apical pore, and these are the anther lobe. This is the anther lobe, and in this between two anther lobe, this is the connective. The two stamens, they get fertile in Schizanthus pinnatus. Okay, this is the Schizanthus pinnatus, in which total 5 stamens, but out of these 5 stamens, 2 are only fertile stamens, so while as a 3 stamens get reduced into the staminodes. Now next is the gynoecium. Gynoecium is nothing but the female reproductive unit. Okay, here the gynoecium having a stigma, style, and ovary. Okay, now ovary is a completely superior kind of ovary. That means the ovary is below and other floral parts above. Okay, bicarpillary. Now bicarpillary, 2 carpels are present and syncarpus in a nature. The ovary is a bilocular. Okay, 2 locules are present, bilocular. Carpels get placed, and the ovules having a exile placentation. Okay, now in some species like as a dhatura, the 2 bilocules are present. Now this is the bilocules, 2 bilocules are present, but due to the formation of the false septa, this is the septa, due to the formation of this septa, it look like as a tetralocular. Okay, here this is the actual section of a fruit. Okay, it look like as a 4 locule. Okay, that's why it is a tetralocular seed or the ovary. Here the style is a completely filiform. Okay, bifid type of a stigma, and it is a bifid, or we say that a capitate type of a stigma. This is the gynoecium. The fruit. Fruit is a berry type of a fruit. Example is that the Lycopersicum esculentum. Now in this fruit, the outermost wall is called as a pericarp, in which the 3 septa are present, 1, 2, and 3. Due to this septa, the 3 locules are formed. That is the locular cavity. In that locular cavity, the formation of a placenta, and on this placenta, the formation of a seeds. Okay. Now this is a Lycopersicum esculentum tomato, while as it having a septicidal kind of a capsule. Now the septicidal kind of a capsule means it is a dry dehiscent fruit that develop from the syncarpus gynoecium. Okay, and the fruit is a dehiscence by the separating between the septa of adjacent carpels. Now here the spines are present on the outermost wall, and there are the 4 septa, and with the help of these 4 septa, at the time of the maturity, it get break down. Okay, and the seeds get comes out. Now the common example, the Solanum tuberosum, potato plant, Lycopersicum esculentum, brinjal plant, Dhatura metal, Nicotina tabacum, Vidania somnifera, Atropa belladonna, Sistrum dianurum, and the Petunia. These are some common example of a family Solanaceae. The floral formula and the floral diagram of a family Solanaceae. The first floral formula of a Solanaceae family, an example is the Dhatura metal. Now here, Dhatura metal is having a bracteate flower. Okay, bract is present. It is completely ebracteate. Okay, actinomorphic flower, bisexual. That means both androecium and gynoecium. K5 means sepals are 5. Okay, 5 sepals, but they are a gamosepalous, and it shows the velvet type of estivation. Okay, corolla or the petals are 5. Okay, 5 petals, and they are having a twisted type of estivation, but they are a gamosepalous. Now the androecium are 5 androecium, and this androecium get attached to the petals. That's why this is the half circle. Okay, they are the epipetalous in nature. Okay, and the gynoecium are the bicarpellary. Okay, and they are the syncarpus and superior kind of a ovary. That's why this is a sleeping line, and this is the floral formula and the floral diagram of a Dhatura metal. The second floral formula of the Solanaceae family, it is related to the Solanum nigrum. Okay. Now here the bracteate and the ebracteate. Okay, both are the absent. That means here only this is the flower is actinomorphic. Okay, bisexual flower. Okay. So androecium and the gynoecium present. K5. Okay. That means the sepals are of 5 and the velvet type of estivation. Corolla. That means petals are also 5, and here these petals having a velvet type of estivation, but they are a gamopetalous. And here at the here the stamens get attached to the petals. That's why they are epipetalous. Gynoecium is having a syncarpus, and there are the bicarpellary. Okay, now this is the two locules are present. Okay, this is a superior kind of a ovary. Now the third is that the example for to the Solanum americanum. Okay. Now in the Solanum americanum, it is completely ebracteate, ebracteolate. Okay, both are absent. That's why actinomorphic. Here it is actinomorphic flower, bisexual flower. Okay, completely both of the androecium and the gynoecium present. K5. Okay, K5. That means petals are of 5. Gamopetalous, velvet type of estivation. Corolla are of 5. Okay. C5, that means corolla 5, and here it is also having a twist velvet type of estivation, and they are gamopetalous. Now the androecium are of 5. Okay, 5 androecium, but they are epipetalous. Okay, now they are attached to the petals. Epipetalous. Gynoecium is having a superior kind of ovary with a syncarpus, carpel, and the two locules. Okay, now this is the two bilocular. Now this is the Solanum americanum. This is a Solanum nigrum, and this is a Datura metal. These are the three floral formula and three floral diagram of a Solanaceae family. Now, the economic importance of a Solanaceae family. The first economic importance is that the food plants. The tuber of a Solanum tuberosum, that is a potato, are common vegetable throughout the world. Tender fruit like as a tomato, brinjal, and the capsicum are the very delicious vegetable. Okay, now this is a important plants like for a food product. Now the second is that the medicinal plant. The medicinal plant, the roots of the Atropa belladonna is yield powerful alkaloid. Okay, like as a alkaloid like as a atropine. Okay, it is used for relieving the muscular pain. Okay, this is a Atropa belladonna. Second is the Datura stramonium. Okay, stramonium. Now here the leaves and the flowers of the Datura is the good source of the drug stramonium. It is used for to the treatment against the asthma and the whooping cough. The next is the Solanum trilo, tri, trilobatum. Now the leaves, okay, leaves, flowers, and the berries of the Solanum trilobatum are used to treat the cough. Okay, while as the next is that the Vidania somnifera, the leaves of the Vidania somnifera as well as the root of the Vidania somnifera used as treatment against the nervous disorder, as well as it is also useful for to the tonic purpose. The next significance or the economic importance is the tobacco plant. The leaves of the Nicotina tabacum contain alkaloid, okay, alkaloid nicotine. This nicotine is used or considered to be principle of alkaloid in a commercial tobacco such as a cigarette, bidi, okay, as well as pipes. So it is used as a sedative purpose and also antispasmodic as well as insecticide purpose. The next is economic important is that the ornamental plant. The now the Centrum dianurum, okay, Centrum dianurum, as well as this is a petunia and this is a Centrum dianurum. These are the plants which are grow in the garden for the natural, for the beautiful flowers. So it increases the good scenery as well as beautification of a nature. These are the some economic importance of a family Solanaceae. I hope you understand the family Solanaceae. Now this is some self-assessment on the basis of the Solanaceae family. Okay, these are some MCQs as well as some descriptive or a short or the long answer equations. You have to solve it after the watching of this video. I hope you understand this family Solanaceae. If you understand, please like and subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for notification of upcoming videos.